You wake up, pour your coffee, sit at your desk, and stare at a list of strangers. For the next 2 hours, you dial numbers, leaving voicemails and bracing for the inevitable hang-ups. Every time the phone rings, you are fighting 3 structural barriers. First, the person on the other end doesn't know who you are. Second, they didn't ask for your call. And third, because of those first 2 facts, they inherently distrust you. Yet, we keep doing it. We dial, we log the call, and we check the box. It provides a measurable rhythm. 100 calls logged feels like a productive morning, even if 99 of them lead nowhere. But that daily rhythm carries a hidden psychological cost. When you spend hours repeating a process that ends in no, you are actively training your brain to expect rejection as the default state of your business. It is a transaction based entirely on uninvited interruption. And the moment that call ends, any potential value from that effort instantly drops to 0. Think about the math behind that standard routine. 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, spent aggressively interrupting people, hoping to catch a fraction of a percent who might need your services right at that exact second. Now, look at the alternative, the live local strategy. Instead of 2 hours of high-volume dialing, you spend exactly 30 minutes focusing entirely on existing community relationships. You don't need to rebuild your entire business model from the ground up to do this. You are simply reallocating that block of time from cold, friction-heavy pitches to warm, intentional interactions. By dropping your outbound volume by 90%, you eliminate the friction of uninvited interruption. You replace the sheer numbers game with a targeted approach that builds sustainable momentum. The first step is to aggressively restrict your outreach. You are going to contact exactly 3 local businesses per week. Not 30, not 10, just 3. Consistency beats sheer volume. When you reach out, you drop the scripts. You do not ask for a meeting to discuss your services, and you absolutely do not pitch them. You are there entirely to listen. That brings us to the second step, the deliverable. You create a short, simple video that is 100% focused on their business. It isn't about you, and it isn't a veiled advertisement for your agency. You highlight their value and their story using the 5 Ws: who they are, what they do, where they are located, when they started, and why they do it. Every local entrepreneur shares the same primary pain point. They need more attention. By offering them high-quality promotional value for free, you stop being a nuisance and immediately become a trusted ally. To make this system work, you need step 3, rigorous tracking. You enter every single one of these interactions into your CRM. A CRM, or Customer Relationship Management tool, is software used to store contact details and track your history of conversations. There is a cardinal rule for this infrastructure. If the business name, your notes, and a specific follow-up date are not logged in your CRM, the interaction functionally did not happen at all. Step 4 is distribution. You take the short video you made and share it in just 2 places, your email newsletter and your standard social media feeds. Do not overproduce this step. A short, authentic video recorded on a phone performs better than an over-engineered, heavily edited marketing piece that takes weeks to finish. This 4-step framework strips away the mental exhaustion of traditional sales. It relies on a simple, repeatable process that allows the goodwill you generate locally to compound over time. Cold leads force you to endlessly chase new prospects. Once the hour is up, the effort is gone. But highlighting local businesses constructs permanent assets. They introduce you to partners and customers. Each relationship remains active long after you hit publish. When you champion local entrepreneurs, you build reputation equity within the community. People begin to recognize you as a valuable resource rather than a solicitor. That compounding reputation generates organic, high-trust connections. It is a network effect that no third-party algorithm and no cold-calling script could ever mathematically replicate. Look closely at your current routine. Are you still making cold calls because they actually generate lasting wealth? Or are you doing it because the metric is easy to measure, and the physical act of dialing simply feels like work? Try this for 1 week. Pick exactly 3 local businesses and reach out to start conversations. Keep the absolute boundary in place. Do not sell them anything. Focus entirely on adding value to their ecosystem. We are talking about ROI, or return on investment. The return on a single warm relationship, disproportionately outweighs the return on hundreds of transactional dials. Taking the time to record just one value-driven video for a community ally builds a stronger, more permanent foundation for your business than making 100 cold calls.